Traders, what's going on? Cleveland here, ready for another Monday market breakdown. Is the last week here in September, and guys, we got a lot on the table, right? So, I mean, today we literally got the first national debate between Dumb and Dumber, aka Trump and Hillary. So we'll see how that goes. But overall, guys, depending on what they say, that can definitely push the market certain ways. But outside of that, we do have a couple things happening over there. In Germany, we got Deutsche Bank. Right now, they're needing a little bailout. They did a lot of bailouts with Greece earlier this year and last year, which kind of weakened some of their infrastructure, right? So we got a situation right now where that bank's entire revenue up to this point is down 6%. And so that's really affecting the currency markets. Guys, if you don't know, Deutsche Bank is the largest Forex bank in the world, okay? So anytime you have anything going on with them, you will definitely see an effect. So we'll probably see some weakness happening over in the Euro USD. So that's why I do have a short. But outside of that, this is what I love, guys. We definitely have a situation where our technicals may align with the fundamentals, all right? So as of right now, guys, we came right up into this high. We pushed up into that 23.6 after a push back down to that 50. Notice, folks, we tested that level once, okay, pinged around between that 23.6 and that 38.2, and then we failed, guys, and flew right back down to that 50% retracement level, and now we pushed right back up, and we're here again at this 23.6, right? So this is the deciding factor, obviously. If we can break this level, because if we don't break this level, guys, rest assured we will see this thing pushing back down, and I definitely think we could push back down to the 61.8 and even lower, especially if the news coming out over there in the Euro sector turns out to be bearish. Okay, so I am looking for a sell-off this week. Overall, guys, again, we had a lot of green days last week. I definitely assume that there are some short-term market participants in there ready to take some profits, and again, I assume that's going to happen sometime this week. If we push over to the 4-hour, you'll see that we did have 1 day of profit taking. Boom, right down here. That was the 22nd. But other than that, guys, we really raced right back up in the structure, and I'd like to see a little sell-off, okay? I'd like to see a sell-off. So I am bullish. I am bearish on this pair right now. For me to be bullish, guys, I'd really just have to see a lot more piercing, a lot more structural damage to this resistance to the high right here on this. That's a 1264, okay? $1.1264. I'd like to see some pressure there, and then that would kind of tell me that we could push out of that. But until then, guys, I definitely think we could get a retracement and then push out of that level, right? But other than that, outside, and that's if I'm bullish. So even if I'm bullish, I want to see this thing sell off a little bit, right? So I'm obviously bearish on this pair. I think we can fold over back down, and depending on the fundamentals, we could have a really nice move. So we will be looking for intraday shorts Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, okay? Aussie, same thing. I was drawing some things up for some of the members in the group. Jasmine was wondering about this push to this high on this Aussie USD. Guys, same thing for the Aussie. I definitely see that we could see a sell-off here. If you look at this swing down here from last week, Tuesday we hit a low, and right up here we came all the way up into the high 76s. Right now I'm getting my little snowball thing. We could definitely see this thing push outside of this level, guys. We only came down to that 23.6. We didn't even tap that 38.2. We had a huge fundamental spike to the right as at the mid 76s. I definitely think we can see this thing fold over as well. If I go to the daily, you guys will see how bullish this thing was and how we really did not get any kind of bearish action. And so, guys, when you see moves this fast, you already know that you're going to have some profit taking come in. So that's what I'm anticipating, okay? So far, Euro sell, Aussie sell. For me to be a buy on this, I'm not a buy. I'm not a buy. If the buy comes, then I'm just not in the buy, period. That's how I'm rolling. GBP USD. Now, GBP is interesting. We've been still just pinging around on this Brexit low, and we're back at that Brexit low. So we're back now again in the $20s, okay? We're in the high $20s, 29.60s, but overall, guys, we've held this level. So if we can stay within this fib here from this 0 level to this 100 level, then obviously I'm assuming that we could definitely see some price action come back up into this zone at least. So what does that mean? For me, if I can hold that level to the low, I will be buying. I'll be a buyer up into structure, okay? Let me activate this and move that over for you. Boom. Okay, so if you guys notice this here, I would love to see this market really start to penetrate this level there. And again, that's not far away. I mean, that's less than that's less than 100 pips away, guys. So again, nothing amazing setting up. I'd need this thing to come up into the 50% retracement level, which it has yet to do, right? So I'm just mentioning this level right here because it's the first level of turmoil in terms of the buyers weakening. But I think we can fight it. I think we can fight it, and I think we can come right back up into that 50 right here. I'll put a level for you guys in terms of support and resistance. But I think we can come right back up into that 50 and really start seeing the sell-off maybe presumed there. But other than that, I definitely am a buyer up into this 50 level here. Sorry, guys, computer's moving a little slow today, okay? So, guys, those are my 3 pairs. I do want to buy this GBP on the precipice that this level, this $1.2960 is going to hold. I need this level to hold. If that level holds, then I got now, this is a little bit more favorable, right? I have over 200 pips that I can gain this week in direction. I won't catch all of it, right? But who knows? Intraday, I definitely may be able to catch some of that move. And if I put a swing on, I'll definitely be able to catch the brunt of that move, all right? Not all 200, maybe 150, maybe 100. I'm not trying to catch everything. All I need is a piece of it, okay? I just need to know the bias, and if I can catch something out of that move, then I'm extremely happy. Same thing for the Aussie, guys. For that Aussie, I want to sell that thing off back down in the structure. And for that Euro, same thing, okay? So, guys, your profit is my motive. If you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, guys, let's dominate the market. Cleveland Bishop, I'm out.